Welcome, everybody, to another edition of NXT on Tap. I am Scalz, and tonight we got the crew back together. We are joined by Phil the Future and the Ginger Ninja Jaxpo. How's everybody doing tonight?
Fantastic.
Fan-freaking-tastic. We got a lot to cover tonight.
Man, this show tonight was fucking fire. Getting ready for everything going on. We got Vengeance Day coming up on Sunday. Man, what a show.
Yeah, for real.
So let's start off with the top of the show.
Okay.
Start off with the Dusty Classic, the second semifinals match where we had Trick Mellow Gang taking on the LWO. What do you think of this match?
LWO impresses me every time they get in the ring.
Yep.
Like they've grown so much as a tag team. Trick and Mellow. I'm going with you, Scalz. Somehow this is going to add into their story of the turn of Mellow. But I thought it was. At some points, I thought the LWO was going to take it.
I agree.
Like some points, I was just like, "Oh, hold on, this might not go the way I think it's going to go."
Unfortunately, I tend to agree with you on that, but I was surprised because they couldn't have it end now.
Right.
It would not be as impactful if it happened on a regular weekly episode of NXT, albeit the go-home show for Vengeance Day.
True.
I just don't think it would be as impactful as if it happens on Sunday.
Yeah.
Right.
And they worked together. They pulled out the match. They're looking good. But there's always that little hints that I've seen and I've paid attention to. Ooh, what's that? Is that your tag team title?
Oh, yeah, of course. Gotta keep it on me at all times.
There's just a few things that I've seen that has kind of brought to my attention of Mellow just being Mellow, you know? I'm curious if either of you saw anything tonight that would make you feel that way.
Oh, no, I can definitely tell that Mello right now is looking out for only one person right now, and that person is Mello. Booker T mentioned it tonight. Royal Rumble, that was his turn in the spot. That was his turn to be in the spotlight. But now that he's back on the NXT thing again, he's still only looking out for himself. He still wants that spotlight on him. He doesn't want Trick to take it. It's like it's all about me, because I'm him.
What do you think? What do you think, Jax?
I think I can't agree more with that. It's Melo's out for one person and one person only, and that's himself. Where Trick wants this team to work out so well and for them to stay buddies, it's just not going to happen.
Trick is about himself, but he's also about the team. Mello is just all about himself.
Facts.
Like tonight, why have Trick's music hit just for yours to cut off before it can get into anything?
Yeah.
What about when they get to the ring, they're standing there doing their moves and everything before the match starts? Why is Mello's name all big on the side and Trick's is tiny, hidden, that you can't even see it?
Yeah, like Carmelo's was like here in the middle, but then Trick
Everywhere.
Williams was on like both ends.
No, Carmelo's was on the middle, on both ends, and then Trick's is like this little thing underneath.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Mello, and then Trick. Yeah, Trick. Hey, Will. Hey, Travis, and yeah, hey, Tommy.
What's going on, Tommy? How we doing? What's up, Travis, Will, and Tommy all joining the chat? Thank you. Nice of you guys to stop by. Appreciate it.
Tommy's name's no longer Tommy. It's Scoot.
Scoot. This match though was fire. Like like Jack said, every time we see LW on our screens, I get behind them more and more. Like it was great.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Yeah, I did, but they took it off because it's like it's abusive behavior.
I gotta hear about this later.
Did you get banned?
No, I
Banana?
didn't. No, I didn't. The video just got community guidelined.
Mm.
You
I've
can
had
show your
those.
butthole on Twitter, but you can't do anything on TikTok.
I'm a mean old bully.
So after this match, what was next? I'm at a loss. I haven't pulled anything up yet. No one remembers?
No, I don't remember.
Well, I don't expect you to.
Yeah. I just watch it.
Yeah, I just watched
So
it.
after this match, we
wasn't
got
it
to
two
we had the
Puerto Rican
backstage
girls?
segment.
It was. Oh yeah, it was. I think it was Electra Lopez, Lola Vice.
No, it was the backstage segment with Ava talking to Ridge Holland. Ridge Holland's trying to parlay his way into a 3-on-1 match because he wants to fight all of Gallus at the same time.
Yeah, a handicap match, and then
then
Lexus King just sucks up to Ava by the via Lexus King gift basket.
And then it ends up being Alexis versus Ridge Holland match later in the evening. So turned into a pretty interesting swerve there. Next, we had Roxanne Perez versus Tatum Paxley.
Ooh,
With Lyra on commentary.
I actually really enjoyed this. The one thing I would complain about: why the heck would you just have us? Why would you just bring Roxanne out and then automatically go right to picture in picture, and then from there it's like we get Tatum Paxley's entrance, and it probably took up maybe half of the match. Like I was actually pissed off at that. It's like there was so much that could have really been said on commentary during that time that Tatum Paxley was making her entrance, but oh no, we have to go to picture in picture. It's like, yeah, we see the action, but we don't get to hear shit about it. I don't get it.
It makes me think that they're going to have they're going to drop a little video, and it's going to add to it because they've been doing a lot of stuff on Twitter with NXT.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm loving every moment of it.
Okay.
I like the psycho gimmick.
Oh, Tatum's great.
I love Tatum's gimmick.
Tatum Paxley is just she's just so she can just like, she's great. She's good in one moment, but then in another moment she makes you go, holy crap. Like
what about before this match? You had Tatum and Lyra in the back. And Lyra was like, yes, I've gotten all your messages. I've gotten them all. You can stop. And she goes, you don't need to beat people up for you. She goes, but what if I want to?
Now, this is just me asking. And I think a little differently. Do you think Lyra has slung any of the D to Tatum? Is that why she's crazy? She's like, I give her a little taco action over there, and now she's just like hooked.
I don't think so, Jax.
I've dated chicks like that. Like you mess with them one time and they're crazy.
I just thought that was just like Latina in general, but
you like the crazy from Lyra? Lyra's not even the crazy one, though.
Lyra's not the crazy one. It's Tatum's the one that's nuts. Right before she was about to send that other text, like the thing is, she even made a shrine. She even made like her own little, this is my shrine. See, look, there's the pictures of Lyra and me together, and there's candles and fried bread everywhere.
I don't think Tatum's awkward. I don't think she's awkward. I think she's just really good at what she's doing. Like it comes natural to her.
Again, it's that weird mix of the Trish and Mickey vibe with the Miz and Damien Mizdow vibe. That's what.
God bless you, Jax.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just thought it was interesting to go right into this match, and this was a pretty good match between the two. I was very
Mhm.
I was taken aback by how good Paxley actually is in a ring because I don't think I've seen her that often in there. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been a while since we've really seen an actual Tatum Paxley match. Like that entrance she does, her entrance is just is just kind of like mind blowing, especially like right. They usually do something like right in the middle of the ring. She just kind of does like the Exorcist type of stuff.
Mhm.
That like yo, freaky freak.
yeah. I don't. We don't see her a lot in the ring. We see her a lot backstage and like on the side of the apron and stuff. But I think her and Roxanne complemented each other perfectly tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Violet, how we doing today on TikTok? Thanks for stopping by.
Hey.
Yeah, we got Roxanne with the wins via Pop Rocks and then the pinfall. Good
Is that a
match.
candy? Isn't Pop Rocks a candy?
It
Yeah, it used to be.
Okay.
is it Pop Rock? I don't know if it's
Yeah,
called
Pop
Pop
Rocks.
Rocks.
It's those little things that like when you put them in your mouth, it kind of like causes little fireworks to go.
I know what they are, but I don't remember if that's the name. I don't remember if that's the name of it.
know what it is.
Oh yeah, Pop.
Fucking love those
No. It was the name. Pop Rocks was the actual name of the
Okay.
thing. Yeah. And Travis likes Jax's title collection, even though it's not better
Thank
than
you.
Mike's.
Thank
Even though it's not better than Mike's, but I'm biased.
I think Shadow might outdo both of those.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
After that, we had. Let's see where we go. After that, you had Ariana Grace trying to be a mentor to Ren Sinclair, and Fallon Henley comes in and takes over, tells Ariana Grace, "We'll have a match later. I'm going to go see Ava." We got a lot. We had a good women's matches tonight. There was 3 of them on the card because we're going to come up with the second one right now of Elektra Lopez versus Lola Vice.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, Electra's run still kind of. You know what? I'm actually not surprised that she actually took the L, knowing that she was also on SmackDown to basically taking back her spot in Legado del Fantasma that she never lost. Santos and Electra are still running the thing. It's just instead of Joaquin Wilde and the former guy known as Raul Mendoza, we've got Angel and Humberto. But
I'm not surprised because they are pushing Lola Vice. She is the breakout winner, so she has the right to challenge Lyra Valkyria whenever she wants. I'm just surprised that we didn't get interference in this. Like, I thought this is where they could have brought Zelina Vega down to attack Elektra and continue the feud from SmackDown on here.
That would have been a very interesting.
Like, even after the match, like that could have been something that they could have done to further that storyline.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
Jax?
Let's repeat that again.
We were talking about the Elektra Lopez and Lola Vice match.
Oh, no, I had a phone call during that match.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll just kick it honest. I had a phone call during that match.
So after that, we had Dijak in the back, and
the Dijak Joe Gacy,
and Joe Gacy shows up, and this was awesome. I'm loving everything that Joe Gacy is doing right now, and the way they're treating Dijak right now just makes him feel more personable, almost. What is that?
I'm loving Dijak. I don't like the Sin City character,
the Sin City character,
the black and white, but I love the brutality of Dijak. Like, just give him his name back and let him do the feast your eyes thing again and call it a day.
Yeah, like he still I believe he still uses the the feast for eyes move. I think he just doesn't use it as often because I believe he now kind of just uses high justice, which is basically the sit out choke slam.
I like how they are tying this in together. Everything he is doing.
Yep, and then of course Joe Gacy in general. Joe Gacy is probably right now the Brian Pill. Like, no offense to Alexis King or anyway, but he's the Brian Pillman of NXT right now. Like, this guy has gone unhinged, doing whatever the heck he wants almost every week. Like, what, he was under the ring one week. He's on the announce. He's sitting between Booker and Vic in the next, and then doing another thing on another night. Just like,
He was in the trunk of the family's
He's
car.
in the trunk of a car.
After this, we went to the next match of the evening. This was the Lexis King versus Ridge Holland match. This match was really good.
Good match.
We got to see what Ridge Holland could do. He keeps getting better and better each week. I'm liking him more and more. Loving the character he's doing. Lexis King is just being that asshole. Like, and he's doing a good job at it too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he is.
Oh, you know what? I don't know what it was, but something for some reason just came to mind, and I don't know if it was this early in the night, but I believe it was. I think wasn't it? Didn't like Obafemi attack LWO right after?
Oh, that was right after the match. Yeah.
Yeah, right after the match, and then Dragon, and that starts enough for Dragon Lee to come out and go after Oba, but Obafemi
got swatted like a
take out
fly.
all three people, and is still showing off that witness the might of the Jabari.
Yeah, Obafemi swatted Dragon Lee like a fly.
Yeah, Dragon Lee comes down. He's just like, sit down.
Now, you slapped the shit out of him. Not in my house. Bow.
Pretty much rejected.
Not that he came in Matumbo, not in my house.
You did miss a lot, Travis. The night was one after another. It just kept flowing. There was so much going on.
Just
as this match was going on, they had a good time. They had a good back and forth between the two. Ridge Holland was taking control of the match. Looked like he was going to win, and then Scalz came out and attacked Holland.
He's just have fun.
Tried to get away. They threw him back into the ring. King hits his draping coronation, picks up the victory, and then after that, Gallus just beat the shit out of Holland. Like,
hey, what's up, Jordan?
What's going on, Jordan? How are we doing tonight?
Building on that, Holland has no one there to watch his back, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't. Who would it be?
I mean, he doesn't have Pete Dunne anymore.
It could be one of those situations where it's you get your ass handed to you enough, you might as well join them.
If you can't beat him, join him.
Oh, that could be a way to add him into Gallus.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. It was a great show of NXT tonight. I would not expect Sheamus to be gone too much longer.
No.
Like, I could see him coming back on Friday. And he's not going to be paired up with Ridge Holland. Sheamus is going to come back, and I feel he's going to probably go try and get that Intercontinental Championship from Gunther.
Sheamus is still out. Who knows when he's going to return? I mean,
after that match, we had Trick and Mello in the back talking about everything. Trick being on SmackDown, Mello at the Rumble. What's going on, Shadow? How are we doing tonight?
Hello, Shadow.
They said Vengeance Day will be a movie. Dusty Cup is right there.
Movie rival.
And we were just about to get into that. The Andre Chase segment.
Yo.
Go ahead, Phil.
No, no. That was a little later on. It was just the setting for like what was about to happen was just like, yo, I can't believe this is ending. Like literally Andre, Duke, and Riley are all there in the back. They're all in black. You know, it's like we might as well. You know, it's like we're going to a freaking funeral. Like, and like there's only like very small hints of red. Like Duke's just got the red tie that's untied around his neck. You got Andre just holding on to the Chase U towel. Just like, yo, I feel like I'm gonna cry.
And then a little video that they put up, very well done.
The video they put up, oh my goodness. All the great times they had together, like their biggest moments, I guess you could say.
They're saying essentially goodbye to Chase, and JC Jane comes out
With the highlight of the night.
JC Jane comes out with Thea, and she says that she has a way to save Chase University.
The ladies of Chase U.
You have a calendar come up on the screen, the ladies of Chase U, and here comes all of the ladies. And
12 specifically.
And then JC's like, not only is this going to make enough money to pay off our debts, it's going to keep us in school for quite a while. And everybody is happy, go lucky. They say the calendar is coming out on Sunday. You're not wrong, Shadow. You missed that conversation. It was already had. That's because you're not going to see Tiffany on there. Tiffany had no reason to be on the show tonight. There was nothing involved around her.
Yeah, nothing Tiffy. Okay, Travis, we just talked about this. JC Jane has said that she's found some way to save Chase University, and by doing so, we've got a Ladies of Chase U 2024 calendar that I guess is going on. That's starting to go on sale as of Sunday. So as of Vengeance Day, there will be on the shop a 2024 Ladies of Chase U calendar. And Shadow says the two out of the three of us are buying it. I guess we know who they are then.
I think it's gonna be 3 out of 3. It'll be
3 out of 3. But 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Okay, Meatloaf.
Yeah, I know. I'm goofing.
I mean,
right, Jordan. Oh,
if it really
Five
is
people,
something that
five
is going on sale, yeah, Jax was the first one that said he was buying.
Oh no,
it.
fuck no! I'm buying this one.
Jax was the first one.
There's 10 women. I don't know who the fuck they are.
Right.
Like nothing sells. Oh, did you? That's impressive. Did you win though? But there's 10 women out on this calendar. I have no clue who the fuck they are. Like
Jax started saying he was buying it. I was trying to look up on the site to see if it was up yet, and then by that time, JC said it comes out on Sunday.
Sammy just came in. I'm
she?
at work and got a message saying I want a giveaway.
Did it go off? Let's see. I don't know if the giveaway went off yet. It did. And she did win the giveaway.
I didn't even know there was a giveaway going on.
We do a giveaway in our Discord server every single month.
That shit's rigged.
It's not rigged. All you have to do is go click the button to say enter. And here comes
Here comes Crybaby. Here comes Crybaby.
NXT sucked tonight because the,
I wonder why. There was no Nikita and no Tiffany. Any contradictory to that, Sean? No? Okay. Didn't think so. Sammy, I'll get in touch with you and I'll let you know. And then I can send you your prize. Three weeks without
Hold on.
Nikita, HBK, and Ted will book her.
3 weeks.
All right, Sean. All right.
Wait, hold on. Sammy appeared and then Sean appeared.
Yeah, it's because he's following her.
Mikey P.
Oh,
let me tell you what Tiffany's
what's
doing.
going on, Dad Hat? How are we doing tonight over on the
Tiffany
TikTok?
Stratton is doing the exact position she should be. She is on her hands and knees working at a farm to knock out some of that prissiness. Getting her now she's becoming a real woman. Working with her hands. Not just giving handies out in the parking lot.
Oh boy. I just hope the Kaiser is able to
real quick, just because I want to mess with Sean. Well, Phil, you were at the Rumble.
Yes, sir.
How was your reaction when Tiffany Stratton came out?
I was actually kind of shocked. Like, I thought she was going to come out a little bit earlier, but number 29, that's not a bad spot to bring out one of your biggest women superstars in NXT right now. That's not bad.
It's not a bad spot. Did you feel like the crowd cared?
I'm not sure if they did, but like,
I don't think the crowd cared at all.
After Jade came out, I don't think the crowd cared about anybody else.
They didn't.
I mean, like, Liv Morgan did make a great return, but like, I don't think anybody was like, woo! Except for those people who I know that are like, oh.
I think the both number 30s were lackluster compared to what everybody wanted.
Yeah, like the number 30, the number 30 is one of the most important spots in Royal Rumble history, not just because it's that final spot and most people have won a Royal Rumble from there. It's usually one of the biggest reasons, it's supposed to signify something very, very important in some way. And yeah, go ahead.
I didn't know if you were finished. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's just usually the number 30. There's usually some type of storytelling going on when you got the number 30. And the fact Liv came back, I think they just did that like as a, finally she's back. Oh my God. And then when Sami Zayn came out at 30, I'm like, I mean, I was kind of disappointed too, but I mean, I don't know. I had mixed feelings. Naomi back, yeah.
We got Dad Hat, first time chatter.
Yeah,
Wow. I heard that the crowd was pretty good throughout the night.
We had a pretty good crowd. PW2 usually always does that.
So what Shadow said earlier, Okada WWE 12 hours before they take it all down off of PWT. So it's not confirmed that he's going to WWE, but Pro Wrestling Tees is taking all his merchandise down in the next 12 hours.
Oh, check the private. I sent you another.
Yeah, that was another Nerds Clothing also said the same thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But that's a New Japan site. Like, they sell a lot of New Japan stuff, so it makes sense for his to be coming down off of there. It doesn't make sense on Pro Wrestling Tees unless he's going to WWE, because as you're in AEW, you can still have a shop on there.
Yeah,
but like
Sean tried to counter that, saying PWT usually always does that sign with AEW, and look, everything is back. I've never seen him take down anybody's stuff from there.
Yeah, never. Like we showed it tonight. Punk shit's still up there. So is
Yeah.
Scarlett's.
Punk stuff is still up there. Scarlett Boudreaux's up there. You have Nick Aldis still has a shop on there. Andrade. So it's a little confusing.
Andrade's got some good looking WWE merch now.
Travis, I think the biggest pops of the night was Jade, Liv, and Jordan Grace.
However you spell her name, you spelled it correctly.
I think the biggest pop from the women's was was Jade, and then second would have been Jordan Grace.
Yep.
Jordan Grace showed up and showed out for TNA.
For real. You know what? Honestly, this is where with number 5 being Jordan Grace, that's what got me thinking about something.
Yeah, that Moose was going to show up in the men's.
He was there.
Not exactly, but I guess I'm thinking of a bigger picture because
Jason Alexander was there.
That's right.
He was in the backstage area. Would have been nice if they would have brought him out.
Facts. But I will say this though. With Jordan Grace being in the Women's Royal Rumble, not only is she the second Knockouts champion to be in a Rumble since Mickie James, and the second woman really from Impact, TNA, excuse me.
But she was the first to never have worked within WWE beforehand.
Correct. But also knowing that WWE and TNA are under the same Endeavor umbrella, if we get like some sort of collaboration with WWE and TNA down the road,
don't say forbidden door. Triple H thinks that's a silly term.
Make it. Oh, and of course, Naomi would be happy Naomi came back. Like Naomi would always be happy.
Naomi got a pop, but it was a different type of pop because she wasn't like in the middle of the Rumble. She got to do her full entrance, everything. And I think it was great how they did that for her.
Yeah, the fact that they gave her like a full out entrance was beautiful. Honestly, like she got to go in the ring. Natalya, you could see Natalya was just. They even like freaking hugged. So I mean,
yeah, and come on, Jordan Grace and her in the ring together, like that was nice. How was it?
It's not bad. It's not bad.
You back, Phil? You were like,
yeah,
on us. Jax.
Yes.
How was it being there? How was the reactions? How was the matches?
The reaction for Naomi was fucking deafening. The welcome back chants. I went back and rewatched it. I don't think the live feed did the welcome back chants justice. And when Jordan Grace hit that ring and those two girls stood off for that split second, the TNA chants didn't come through like they should have if you weren't there live. But that all could have been my section too. I mean, we were loud as shit the whole night.
It wasn't your section. It's just the way that baseball stadium is set up. It's like a fucking cavern. You really can't hear anything in there. What they should have done was had more mics set up and everything else to make sure that it could be heard, because the crowd came off as being dead for most of the night, and it gave a bad impression of the show. And I think Phil froze again. I don't think he could sit still for that long.
I mean, Natalya got oh fuck, it's Natalya.
After that match, okay, let's get back to NXT. So after we had the Chase U segment, we then had a vignette for the family, which is pretty good. I'm liking what they're doing with Riz. Are you back, Phil?
Should be, yeah.
Okay. You were frozen for quite some time, and it looks like you went again. Lexis King tries to get a Chase U calendar, but Riley Osborne's in his way. And then we had the fifth match of the night, which was Fallon Henley versus Ariana Grace.
I like it.
Fallon got freaking robbed. This was a drive-by.
What'd you think, Jax?
I like the match. Tiffany Stratton should have been there with a towel, doing what she does best and taking care of someone else.
But she should have been there to catch what is it when Fallon throws takes the vest off, she takes the vest off. She should have been the one to actually catch it or whatever.
Yeah, more like a butler than a ranch hand.
Yeah.
All right, Travis, we're gonna get to that shortly. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll get to it, dude. Don't worry. We'll be there. Like a mix between Bill Nye and Heisenberg. Heisenberg getting paid.
Apparently, Nikita just messaged Sean. He probably messaged.
That's an extra $15 cameo there for you.
He probably just messaged her that crying that she wasn't on TV. He wanted to know if everything was okay. There you go. You and after that match, pretty good match. Fallon Henley took the loss, Ariana Grace, but Fallon got the loss because of interference from Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson. Next, we had Dijak and Joe Gacy fighting outside in the parking lot, but on top of the building.
Yeah, that was crazy because they were about to start the next match, but Vic's like, wait a minute, we're getting something from outside, and then they go outside, and we're it looks like we're on some sort of shipping container, and the two of them are literally just brawling right on the top.
And then Dijak sends Joe Gacy into a dumpster.
Oh yeah, he just boots him, and he's ah.
Joe Gacy is a national fucking treasure.
So good.
Put him. I mean, I wouldn't put him up there with R-Truth, but he's
getting there. He's getting
there.
He's getting there. He's catching up.
I mean, he has a ways to go, but he's in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
After that, you had the sixth match of the night, which was for the Heritage Cup, where had Noam Dar defending against Von Wagner.
With Mr. Stone in the corner and his two young sons, just front row. Cash and
I really wanted Von Wagner to win this.
I did too, but they were making him kind of look like a bit of a doof, where it's I don't think he understands the rules of this thing.
That's because he just wants to beat the crap out of him.
I mean, fair enough.
Rules. He just wants to kick his ass.
I'm just here to kick ass.
Can I rebuttal to Sean's question? Can I rebuttal to this, please? God, let me rebuttal to this.
What? Sure. No, it can be real.
Right ahead.
Okay, what was Nikita Lyon, a washed-up wannabe fucking rapper?
Don DeMarco, bang bang.
She's good. Nikita Lyon, don't get me wrong, she's good in the ring. But before a multi-billion-dollar company got their hands on her, she was a washed-up rapper that really couldn't she could do karate. My 13-year-old nephew does karate too, and he's got medals.
Mike just thank you.
After the match, which Noam Dar retained his Heritage Cup, they went back outside, and Ava is reading Dijak the Riot Act for doing what he did to Gacy.
Yeah.
And Dijak is like, well, if you wanted to stop, give me a match with him at Vengeance Day with no DQ.
And she's like, well, how are we going to do that? Literally, you nearly killed him. You just hear a dun dun, and he's like, No DQ match on Sunday.
Fucking perfect.
Sounds like fun. I'm in.
I'm in, and he falls back into the dumpster.
He's just
And
And then
he had like trash coming out of his mouth too, which was just perfect for Jody.
Dijak was like, "Ugh."
He's just like, you nasty.
After that, we went to the main event, which was the segment between Ilya and Trick.
No, but are we gonna skip over though the little interaction though between Braun and freaking Baron Corbin over the whole Wolf Dog's name?
Yeah,
like that was great. That was great. Like it's like come on now. You clearly said that no. Like and then
and now he likes it.
goes all around. He's like, like I was getting. He's like, yeah, I knew he would come back.
They need Wolf Dog shirts. I'm buying one if they have
Wolf Dogs. Yes.
that.
What
Or
do we
I
think
think
of
of
the-
you in the shower shirts.
What
Don't
do we
ever
think
talk
this
about the
segment?
shower.
About the Trick and Ilya segment.
I really like that one. Like, I really like. I love how Ilya is really trying to help Trick understand that Melo is only out for himself. Like he has like I think like what was it, the match he had last week, and he was like shouting at him to like get back in it. Like he was saying it wasn't like I'm doing this to like mock you. I'm saying this because I want to see you succeed. I want to see you bring your best against me because you have improved since the last time we fought, and I think we're gonna have a banger of a match.
He got the hug of death.
Nah.
And he pushed him away.
Yeah,
He pushed him away before he could start talking to him.
because that's where
I
he does. It really gets in your
Yep.
mind.
He does. And Trick realized it and was like, nope, you're not doing it.
Yep.
And then you had
Whoa.
Braun and Baron attack them.
Out of nowhere.
So then Melo comes out, helps him out. Braun and Baron are outside the ring. The refs are stopping him from coming back in. Trick's getting back up on his feet. Ilya's coming to his feet in the corner, and Trick gets and faces off with Ilya over staring at Braun and Baron with Melo. And then you saw Melo with the look of, you're disrespecting me again. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
I think this is building up. And at first I didn't see it like you did, Scalz, but after watching it and the interactions like they had backstage all night long was like, well, it was pretty shocking seeing you at SmackDown and then shocking seeing you at Rumble. I think it's just Trick's time, and the blowout's going to be for the title at Stand and Deliver.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was thinking the way that it gets set up is they lose the match for the Dusty Cup. Yeah, Braun and Baron beat them. Melo's going to blame Trick, and then Melo's going to come out and cost Trick the championship in the main event.
Right.
And that's how you get to their storyline.
Yeah, that's when you get like the blow over into the big feud between the two of them that will culminate at Stand and Deliver.
A lot going on in the chat today between that.
I'm having the time of my life.
Like, just pass the popcorn.
Loving it. Chat is active. So that covers NXT from tonight. Do we want to do a little predictions for Vengeance Day, or we want to come back and drop that later in the week?
Do we want to talk? I mean, I
I'm
don't
down
know.
to do anything.
Like, what were your guys' thoughts though on the presence of NXT in the Rumble though?
I thought it was a good presence between both
Yeah.
the men and the women. The women had 2 with Roxanne and Tiffany, and then the men had Mello
And Breaker,
and Breaker. Right.
because I mean Breaker, like you could tell that, like I also really like kind of how they portrayed Braun in the Rumble, because they're showing this guy is a young juggernaut. Like this guy is like ready to take anybody. Like he just gets in the ring, bounces off the ropes, boom, spear. Next person he sees, bounces against the ropes, boom, another spear. Like, bro, like the fact that on commentary they said that when he hits the ropes, he goes at 23 miles per hour. Good Lord. That was crazy. He even eliminated somebody who was like somebody that was like almost twice his freaking height. The only thing I hated about it was that Dominic eliminated him right after Omos, and I'm like, the fuck?
But see, here's the thing. I don't know if you've paid attention to what's been said out there. Braun got everything that Brock was
Was
supposed
supposed to get.
Fair
So
enough.
everything Braun did was what was supposed to happen to Brock, including being eliminated by Dominic. Dom was supposed to eliminate Brock from the Rumble. Let that
Okay.
sink in.
So how do you get rid of Brock? You just put somebody who sounds like it's a name that sounds like Brock.
Well,
so
no,
Braun.
they wanted somebody that they can use that is that same type of stature almost in regards to like body style and body type. Because Braun is pretty built. Now, I'm curious to see if they're going to get Braun versus Dominic at Elimination Chamber, because that's what it was supposed to be, Dom versus Brock.
Oh.
Then why would Braun want to go to SmackDown?
That's I don't know. That's what's confusing. But you got to remember, after WrestleMania, they do the draft anyway.
Yeah.
At least I hope they do. They did it this past. Did they do it after Mania last year? Or was it later on?
I think they did it a couple months after Mania.
And
They used to do originally when they did the brand split, it was the second Monday after Mania.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Which I'd like to see a full-on draft because Nick Aldis is just going to make it more interesting.
March 26th. What day is that?
Yeah.
That is a Tuesday. I might need to take off of work. Becky Lynch will be in New York City signing her book.
Hey, there we go.
Well, I don't think Brock has a choice of whether he's going to retire or not. He's not coming back to WWE after being included in the lawsuit.
Not like he's going to go to UFC either.
He's too old for UFC.
Yeah.
He would probably die in a ring.
Well, back to
Anything else you want to talk about from NXT before we move on?
It's well worth going back to watch it if you didn't get to see it.
Every week. NXT is one of the best weekly shows out there, if not the best. We say it every week.
They've got great storylines going on. They build on multiple different storylines throughout their months, and they're very good at jumping back and forth. Yeah.
But all right, guys.
What can I say?
It's that time of the show. You get to tell where you're at. And let us know how we can find you. Phil, start it up.
All right, then. For the ladies and gentlemen that are still watching this, wherever this is streaming, if you want to still keep seeing this beautiful face around, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube under the name you see down below at Photo Future. You can always find me here with my two gracious co-hosts for NXT on tap. You may see me on an occasional episode on Rivet City Radio's Boss Bitch Trivia Hour on Thursdays. That's it.
Jax?
Yeah, do we get? I have to ask this before I plug myself. Do we get complimentary feet pictures if we subscribe to your Snapchat? Like me and Will are curious about this right now.
Hey, first of all, I don't have an only toes, okay?
You can find me right here every Monday and Tuesday. Sundays. Fuck, I keep forgetting. Sundays and Tuesdays right here for Sorry for the Interruption and NXT on tap. Every Tuesday and Sunday on Rivet City Radio for Nerdy News at 420 and Botch and Chair Shots, where this week we will give you more Royal Rumble stories and experiences we had. And tomorrow night I'll be on the Wolfpack podcast or Wolfpack podcast / or Twitch, whatever that thing is. Y'all know. If you're here, you know how to find it. Anything else, follow me on Twitter at Jaxpo2020.
I am Scalz. Like Tommy had mentioned in the chat, you could find Jax on the After Party with Tommy on Friday night on River City Radio. That'll be directly following Friday Night Review, which is on this channel. You could also find me here every week, NXT on tap. And then occasionally on Saturdays with Ringside Chatter. Off the Top Media _ on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Off the Top Media on Twitch and YouTube. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Appreciate the support, and we'll catch y'all soon.